welcome to today's session on Strat Talks. And welcome and good evening, Shania. We're really excited about this session with you. So I'd just like to start off with a little introduction about Strat Talks.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So Strat Talks is basically a student community initiative that understands the today's generation's need to acquire world knowledge and delivers it through various mediums like brand talks, eco chat, Sun Tzu lessons, live sessions, strat news, etc. So our aim is to provide in-depth study of strategies cutting across various types of business, be it marketing, sales, operations, economics, all right, in an easily understandable and fun way. So through our live sessions, we bring from various market leaders of the industry to social influencers to the forum to share their stratagems with the keen students of strategy across different age groups. And audience, today we have with us Shania Dash. She is an incredible content creator and a law student. Self-realization is what made Shania get into this riveting field of content creation, and now she believes in that when something is done out of passion, it flourishes. At just 19 years of age, Shania has managed to pave the way and be an inspiration for a lot of young and upcoming creators. A devoted dancer and student, she is also keeping up with the college course. Welcome again, Shania. All right, so let's begin.
Sure, let's go ahead.
Okay, so how do you think have you grown as a person and personality-wise through your page?
I think, first of all, I started off this page like it was very random, but then I think it was one of the best decisions I made because, compared to who I was like probably not less than a year ago, I can say I'm much more confident in knowing what I want to do now. And the whole fact about like worrying about what other people will say and everything else is just gone. And I think that plays a very important role if I want to do anything that you want to do in life. Considering I used to be like super scared of getting on stage and stage fear and all of that. So that's one thing that I helped with. I became confident about myself. But apart from that, also, I think it made me realize a lot of things that if I want to do something, I have to get up and go do it. It just won't happen on its own. So that.
Yeah, you have to take that leap. Yeah. Hmm. That's great. Hmm. So, how did you manage to turn the ugly side of social media into your main motivator?
It was pretty difficult. I won't even lie. Even now there are still times that it still gets to me, but I think over time you learn how to deal with it. There was a point where I stopped posting, and it was just really difficult to get up and start posting and be happy about what I'm posting about because. And every time I used to post, it used to be like, what are they going to say again? Oh my God, they're again going to post something like this, and I don't want to go see it. But then over time, can you hear me? Oh, fine, am I audible? Cool. So
You're easily audible. It's okay. Go on.
there are always going to be people who are going to keep doing that. And I think I had some of the best support systems you could ask for. My friends, they were just constantly helping me through it. And they were the ones who pushed me to post again after I took like a really long break for like 2 months or so. So yeah,
Yeah.
hate are always going to be there. But then you always, at the end of the day, you have to realize that you're the one who's going out there and doing your thing. And they're just looking at you. And that's all that they're going to do. So unless if they probably knew what you were doing, they had a say in it. Okay, you can accept constructive criticism, but if they don't, it doesn't matter. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
But still, still, like hate comments and trolls still finally, they find a way to get to you, no matter
yeah.
how positive you try to be.
Obviously, even now, if you
Yeah.
look at it, there's still if people probably go through my comments. I go through my comments a lot because it's my page, obviously. But then I keep going through them and I keep seeing people texting me really mean stuff. But it honestly doesn't matter, because they are not telling you what to do. You're the one who's doing your thing. You're the one who's posting on your page, and what you do matters to everybody else, because they're following you for a reason. They wouldn't be following you if it wants something they wanted to see. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think it also gives you more boost when you find out that people are following you. That means there's a collective passion about this thing, and people share this interest. So this thing can go on because of their passion towards this thing. That's
Exactly.
also, yeah. Okay. I'd just like to tell everyone, the audience, that you can drop in your questions in the Q&A section. We'll address to those audience questions at the end of the session. All right. Okay. So, being a college student yourself, and plus you're pursuing law, and you're in second year of law, I guess.
Yeah, second.
Okay. So, being a college student yourself, how do you suggest influencers like yourself should be balancing their college life as well as content creation?
It's very difficult in the beginning. I wouldn't know. I used to be all over the place. Ki, oh shit, I need to post tomorrow, or like I need to like do something tomorrow. I need to do this. I need to go make a video. But then after a point, I stopped like giving it too much of my time, mostly because I thought if I obsessed over it way too much, it won't happen. So I slowly started like dividing and prioritizing. So if there was college is obviously important, you can't really stop it. So if there were assignments due, or if there was anything, I took a break. And I think people will understand that, because you're not only doing what you're doing on social media. You have a life apart from it. And if you don't give importance to that part of your life too, I don't really think you'll be able to balance anything for that matter. So I used to wake up early in the mornings. I used to see when I'm free. I used to write down. I started like putting up things on my calendar and seeing what is due when, and then I started fixing the post thing into picture. That's pretty much it. It's not really that difficult, but it just takes patience and practice. That's all.
Okay, can you share with our audience, like, these things affect your mental health terribly. Okay.
Although
So, yeah, I mean, so how did what were those few things that you took up? Like, it could be about, diary writing, or it could be about anything, right? So, what were those few things that helped you get through it? You can
so
share it for your fellow influencers.
okay, so for me, dance is something that literally makes me feel like a whole different person. So whenever I'm dancing, it's just great. And I think whenever things like these used to affect me, or when I used to take long breaks and stuff like that from posting because things were affecting me, what I do is take a step back and realize, why did I start doing it in the first place? And the
Yeah.
reason I'm doing it is because I love it so much. Why does it matter if anyone says something and it affects me? So most of the times I used to take a step back, and then I used to go learn something new, dance it out, probably go for a walk, and then just think about things that matter. And it's not easy, obviously, because there are days where I just stay in bed for the whole day and not feel like getting out and doing something. But then the only push that I used to get out and start posting is the fact that it's what I love doing, and it's what I am good at, and that's all matters to me. So pretty
Yeah.
much. And apart from that, I'm a huge foodie, so like cooking and then eating what I'm cooking used to make a lot of difference for me. So yeah,
Yeah.
taking it
Yeah.
easy, taking a step back is what matters.
Yeah, I mean, even for us, like you are an individual handling your own page, right?
Exactly.
But Strat began 6 months ago, okay, and we'll be completing our 6 months. We'll be having our 6 month anniversary on Jan 1st, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Good for
and Strat has become a big team of 11 people, 11 great, amazingly talented people. Right, and it still gets difficult, and it's really difficult. It takes someone really strong to get through this, and for
exactly.
you to do it alone, that's commendable. I
I'm
mean, you're
also,
not alone. You have a great support system, like you said. Like you said.
it is true.
Yeah.
But then also with the team part of it, it's not really like so two of my best friends are like my team for me. One of them tells me what to do next, another one goes and approves all the videos that I'm posting. So it's essentially like a whole team in itself. But it's good because then it gives you the motivation to work, like other people
Hmm.
want what you're doing, other people want to help you with what you're doing. So it's good. I'm really proud of you guys for touching 6 months, honestly.
Thank you. How long has it been with you for you?
I started around May, yeah, June, yeah, May. June, July. I don't even remember actually. It's been a while. It
Okay,
wasn't
okay.
particular because my account used to be public, but then I started dancing like recently. I started posting dance videos recently. So yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. Shania, do you consider the competition between social media, like between artists on social media, do you consider the competition that they face healthier than competition, between competitors showcasing their art in a traditional way?
Okay, so I've been on both sides of it. Initially, before lockdown, I used to perform on a stage. I used to be there in front of so many people performing. And also, after lockdown happened, I'm also had this is probably my only stage now. Even if it comes to any kind of competitions, here social media is one of the pretty majorly important stage that I have. And I do
Hmm.
think that um, other content creators are really supportive on here because I think they know the struggle of what it's like to be out there and want to have their content out there, which is why they are willing to help out no matter what. We're like this huge community where we share videos about each other on our stories, and we're just like hyping each other up, and I think it's a very beautiful thing because we know that a little of it also makes their day. So I think
Yeah.
yes, it is sort of healthy competition, and I'm very happy about it. So
Hmm.
yeah, but also the traditional way is good, but that also does promote healthy competition. So I can't really pick sides here.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, competition is competition at the end of the day, and showcasing your talent does get subject. I mean, it's wherever, whatever platform you're on. I
Exactly.
mean, your talent will be subjected to the same factors and the same judgment
Exactly.
factors. So that totally makes sense. But it's great
Thank you
to see how,
much. That's it.
yeah, it's great to see how you all social media influencers, you're out there and ready to help each other grow, you know.
I
So
think
that's
it's a
great
great.
to hear.
I think it's
Yeah.
really. I met a lot of really nice people through it, and I'm very happy about that. So
Yeah. So, what, since like, um, what would be your key takeaways from your journey? The most personal, I mean, not the most personal things, but like your personal learnings from your journey until now. And what is your future? What does the future hold for you? What is it?
I think one
With this stage, of course.
I think one important thing that everybody should know is, guys, if you want to do something, just go ahead and start and do it. Because you're not going to sit and wait there and get people. If you want to put your things out there, just do it. Because your talent is important to you, and it doesn't matter if it's not important to anybody else. And also, the fact that patience is key in everything. Um, you just gotta be consistent through things, and I also learned that the hard way because I used to be like, "Ha, many ye dala, why is it not why is it like not out there yet?" and all of that. But then you have to be very patient with the
Yeah.
process and trust the process, and just keep doing your thing, and also understand it's okay if you don't want to do it after a while. It's okay if that's your interest for a little point and then you want to change it to something different. It's fine. That's because it's your journey. You're allowed to make the change however
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
So
Nobody's
that's
judging you. Yeah.
exactly because at the end of the day, it's what you want to do. And also, that's the most important things that I have learned through it.
I,
And also
I
it's
agree with you with the last thing you said, because like Strat Talks, we started off with this idea in our mind that okay, we want to present Gen Z with information and strategies because they want to acquire knowledge, but reading and everything, we know how difficult it is for
it is
our
really
generation and
catches
the youth these
really
days.
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the time constraint and everything, and you want everything on your phone, right?
That's
So we started off with a few things like blogs and small factual posts and everything, and then after that we have just within 6 months, we sh- we ventured into very new things like Strat News, okay,
uh,
and those we had mentor classes with mentors. We had the live sessions is going great for us. So we have we ventured into many new things, and it turned out to be great. So yes, guys, please go for it. Just listen to your heart and start off with whatever passion you have. And yeah, okay,
absolutely.
so I think let's move on to the Q&A session. We're getting questions from the audience.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So archetypical underscore DRE. I can't wait.
My question
Okay.
was, do you follow the
Yeah.
calendar for your? No,
Do
I
you
don't.
follow a social media calendar for your posts?
I don't follow a social media calendar for my posts. I post when I want to post and I think it is a good time to post. So, no.
Hmm.
But I do keep track of things I need to do and stuff I need to take care of. So, yeah.
So how does that, like, not having a planned structure and
It's
not
actually
going with the.
a because majorly it's stuff about college, and then my posts are surrounded around it. So if I have a degree and if I want to post something, I will. It's no pressure on me.
Mm-hmm. So there are like even going with an normal freely structured say calendar for your posts, it doesn't really have any downsides to it.
No, none.
No.
Because
Yeah.
I'm running my page how I want to run it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's not really a pressure to like, I need to post every Wednesday or Friday. That's not
Yeah.
something I'm into because it started off as a fun little project and it's still going as a fun little project.
Yeah. Plus, at the end of the day, all that matters is that you post something that is relevant to your
Yeah,
audience.
exactly.
That's the thing that will keep them, engaged.
Engaged.
And yeah, yeah. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Same question. Same person has asked archetypical underscore DRE. What avenues are you eyeing at post graduation?
Uh,
Okay, so there's some problem on my side. I can't view the entire question.
no, that's the full question. What avenues are you eyeing at postgrad? I know
A
the opportunity,
lawyer.
but still. Yeah, I would wanna study. I wanna do my master's in law, but I'm also want to do something along with management or like but also pick up on my dancing and not let it go. That's it.
Okay. Uh, uh, all right. So Dhruv KD underscore 8 asks, who takes your videos for you?
Most of them I take it on my own. But there are a few, and my friends help me through it. So there are a lot of times you'll see videos of me on terraces and stuff. That's at my friend's place.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I think, guys, if you have any more questions, you can please drop it in our. I think some of them have dropped it. Some of them have asked in the comment section, I think.
Mm,
Oh no, you're getting a lot of compliments.
thank you, guys. Still very grateful.
Um, I think the audience can drop in their questions in the Q&A
You can,
section. Yeah,
yeah.
we're live right now. And Shania, if you have any questions for us for Strat Talks, and if you want to
Was it?
address to our
I have
to
one
your
question.
audience or our audience.
No, I have one question for you guys. I'm
Yeah.
sure it was very difficult for you guys to start out also, right? And I want to know, how did you guys realize that you want to do this with your team, and like that breakthrough moment when you realize that we are doing it, like we're doing well now?
Oh my, that's a really good question. All right, so basically, our founder who started this was Yash Kopikar. He is 2 years senior to me. He's again from Christ. I am from Christ. Most of our team is from Christ University, Bangalore. And he had always wanted to do this. Like, he always wanted to provide information, and the idea in the mind was, a media production company, right? So right now, at this stage, it's just an initiative, of students together. So, oh, there are more questions. All right. So this is how it started. He got this idea, and then, few more joined in with him, and we all joined together. He got us all together. He had a few things in mind. Okay, I want to present news and information through articles. So I want this team for this. Okay, but I also want, it to be fun. So we're going to be posting quizzes, so that because there are people who don't want to read as much. Okay, they want quick learning, right? So he prepared a lot of departments, and he completely designed the whole departments of it. It's like a virtual workplace, and properly organized and departmentalized. So that is how it is. And when we got the realization that, wow, we are, a big team working towards something really big that can turn into something really huge, and that can deliver a lot of value and purpose, right? So this was when we formed into an 11 member team, and we there were at least 5 to 6 departments, and there were at least two each in each department. And there was just a lot of praise for us, and there was we got the constant drive to do it, because we were all working together. We were on the call all the time. There were group chats going on all the time about work and the next post to go up and everything. So I think that's when the realization hit us. So yeah, that's how it happened.
That's great. That's really good.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting a lot of questions also. Indian underscore bass asks, are you Maharashtrian?
No, I'm from Orissa, but I stay in Hyderabad.
Oh, okay. Prasanna underscore Khapre asks, suggest proper movies.
Dance movies? My
Maybe
favorite.
maybe they want to ask, like, what how we're all Bollywood kids. So what is that thing that gave you as a child, what gave you, what ignited that passion for dance in you? Maybe that.
When I saw, okay, so there was this movie that I saw, the Step Up Revolution, and then
Hmm.
I saw all of them dancing, and I was like, I want to dance like that someday. So that's pretty much why I was like, I still aspire to dance like them someday, hopefully.
I have great hopes for you. You will. Okay. Stan Kidnaps asks, Shania, as a fan, when did you realize you're an amazing dancer as a fan? Oh.
Hi, Hassan. But okay, I think I still cannot say I'm an amazing dancer. I still think there are people who are going to be so much better and so much more experienced than I am, and I have a very, very long way to go. But that means a lot. And I think if at any point where I remotely felt that I am doing well is when I perform on stage and I see the reaction of people, and the whole rush of it, and the whole part where they sing again and again, and it just makes me feel very nice, like, ठीक है, that means I'm
Hmm.
doing something right. That's all.
Hmm. Um, Dhruv KD_8 asks, how supportive are your friends and family about your dancing? I think she's already answered it, but for Dhruv KD one more time.
Through my friends are very supportive through it. They record it as many times. Suppose there's a dance. I'm a huge perfectionist, so this one sequence, I think he is one of my friend too. So he must have recorded it around 25 to 30 times easily, the same thing over and over again. So yeah, they're very patient, they're very supportive, and I'm very, very grateful to have. My mom was also pretty okay with it, and yeah.
Yeah. I think that's about it. Yeah, we've answered. Guys, if there are any more questions, Shania is here to answer them. And if you have any questions for Strat Talks,
No?
okay. Again, there's a question. Archetypical_dreamer asks. It's in the comment section. Your Insta handle is lost in a mess, but lost in a mess. But you do seem like you have it all sorted out, at least for the time being. Thank you for the live. It was good to get a deeper insight into an SM social media influencer strategy. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I just feel like I think I learned it over a while, guys. It doesn't come. I was all over the if I would have been on this probably 4 5 months ago, I wouldn't be the same. But yeah, I think thoda bahut, I think I have it under control. And also I think I prefer being called a content creator, mostly because I've not made it there yet, but hopefully someday I do. So let's see. And then I'll be back here telling you guys thanks for supporting me.
There's one more question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you manage your studies alongside content creation? Guys, we have already answered, Shania has already answered these questions. So don't worry if you've missed it, because on our page, Stratox page, we'll be posting it as an IGTV, and you can go through the live again. And we've saved it. We'll save it there, so you can go through these questions there. Is there anything new? Is there anything else you want to ask? I guess if people have that many questions, so we can, go arrange for another live, and we can take up a topic to talk about some other time. Yeah, but I think we've covered everything so far.
You can also go and comment on the IGTV that they post, and I'll try to
Oh
reply.
yes, for sure. Yes. And as for Shania's audience, Shania's followers, she'll be sharing it on her story, this IGTV, so you can find it from there. All right, so I think it is just the repeated questions. These are the most Shania has answered all these questions, and you can go check the IGTV video on our page Start Talks. Shania will be sharing it on her story as well. Okay, so please everyone like, comment, and you can leave any more questions if you have on the comment section of the IGTV, and Shania and Strat Talks will be more than happy to answer. I think that's about it for today's live
Thank
session.
you so much for having
It
me.
was
It's a great session.
it was a pleasure having you with us, Shania. It's really always, very refreshing to talk to you. So hopefully we can do this one more time again sometime. So
Yeah.
until then, thank you audience for being with us, and we saw some great participation from the audience as well. So thank you.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.